Alright, welcome to another episode of Flash Archive Animation Exploration. Let's get quizzy. Today I thought I'd go back to the quiz games. Having a lot of fun playing those yesterday. So let's get back into it. Play some fun quizzes. If you're out there in the world, please feel free to suggest any games you'd like me to play, particularly in the quiz tag on Flashpoint Archive, because that's what we're on today. We're on Flashpoint Archive. Flashpoint Archive is exactly that. It is an archive of all the old Flash games. This 10 question test, interestingly enough, was released in 1997, so we've got games from the 90s to the early 2000s, right up until there's a couple of modern games hidden away in here, but in any case, there are some quizzes that I wouldn't have a clue. But if we had people who wanted to get involved, yeah, we could maybe have a go at that. Forgive me, folks. I'm obviously having audio problems again. So there might be a couple of little audio adjustments here. For the headphone users, I'm going to put up the media player a little bit. And turn down the mic is probably the way to go. So hopefully that there. I'm just going to have a listen on my monitor in just a moment. And hopefully that little adjustment sounds a bit better. I'm feeling better about the audio situation. So let's have a look at some of these games. We've got the Armageddon trivia game, advertisement, quiz, sports, and promotional. So this was published by the WWE. Now, that to me is World Wrestling Entertainment. But I'm not sure that that's what that means here. Test your Armageddon knowledge by playing the trivia game sponsored by Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Own it on DVD, December 21. I'm not sure of what date this movie released. 2004. So this is a promotional game for the movie Anacondas. Sorry folks, I was just making sure that everything's coming up on the screen as intended, and it seems like it is. So yeah, I guess let's have a go at Armageddon trivia game. We'll see if this works as intended. I think we're good. So, test your Armageddon knowledge. Answer the questions correctly and watch the anaconda grow. So we want the anaconda to get bigger apparently. Start the game. Who did the heart? It is WWE. SmackDown presents. This is such an interesting combination of things. Who did the Hardy Boys team up with at Armageddon 2000 when they battled Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, and Saturn? I have no idea. I have no idea. Was it Chris Benoit? Incorrect. I'm not going to know the answer to any of these questions, so unless there's someone lurking out there with a little bit of WWE Armageddon knowledge. Oh, I see. Armageddon is the pay-per-view event. Oh. 2003 main event. If you know information about things like that, speak now or forever hold your peace. Kazam. Let's keep digging. could be a bit of fun. I might know, or might be able to match some of these up. This game is called Before They Were President. It is educational, history, quiz, famous person, which is tagged red. So reds generally are, I guess, sensitive topics. And likewise, yellow is, I guess, less sensitive. Interesting. Tag color distribution, but it is what it is. So this game is from a government website, it seems, nps.gov. No release date, no version. Playable, it would seem. National Park Service. Wow. Before they were president. Welcome to America. We usually see pictures of presidents as adults, some younger, some older, but always as grown-ups. It's interesting to look at photographs of them when they were children and think about their future. Who knows? Maybe someday people will be looking at your pictures knowing what greatness lay ahead for you. Who am I? Click and drag my grown-up photo into the empty frame next to me. Maybe I won't know any of these. I think it looks like this dude. Gotta be that guy. Look at him. It's pretty much the same person. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. In his inaugural speech on January 20th, 1977, President Jimmy Carter said, "I join in the hope that when my time as your president has ended, people might say about our nation that we had remembered the words of Micah and renewed our search for humility, mercy, and justice, that we had torn down the barriers that separated those of different race and religion, and where there had been mistrust, built unity with a respect for diversity, that we had found productive work for those able to perform it, that we had strengthened the American family, which is the basis of our society, that we had ensured respect for the law and equal treatment under the law for the weak and powerful, for the rich and the poor, and that we had enabled our people to be proud of their government once again." I think these guys look the same. In his the American people desire and are determined to work for a world in which all nations and all peoples are free to govern themselves as they see fit, and to achieve a decent and satisfying life. Above all else, our people desire and are determined to work for peace on earth, a just and lasting peace, based on genuine agreement freely arrived at by equals. President Harry S. Truman. Alright, I think I'm done with American history for now. So let's fly back into the old Flashpoint launcher and find another quiz. This one looks like it could be pretty interesting. Candyman, online Monopoly. So we have an arcade. Unfortunately, an epilepsy warning. I'm not sure I want to include that in the video. So I guess we appreciate those warnings. This looks like a pretty interesting game. Kind of reminds me of very modern games, like the kind of games you find on Netflix. Or, pardon me, Netflix was hosting a game just like this. About I'm pretty sure it was like a king and queen story where you made different decisions based on boxes. Similar to this, but anyway, this looks like it could be a little bit of fun. So let's have a look at Catch the Robber. There has been a robbery in a medieval village. How should the villagers react to the crime? Mistress Blanchette has returned home and disturbed a stranger in the house who runs away. She finds her chamber in a mess, Somebody has been rummaging through the family possessions. She realizes with alarm that her husband's pouch of silver pennies has gone. What should she do? Send for the sheriff? Call the... Forgive me, but I'm not sure I know what that word is. Hue? Call the hue and cry? Looks like we're calling people to laugh at us about it or something. Or call for the constable. The constable or the sheriff. I'm not sure about... I guess a constable's gonna investigate, maybe. He cannot cover the area on his own. The robber escapes. Well, fail. This takes too long. The robber has escaped. Call the hue and cry. So what should you do next? Chase the robber only as far as the parish boundary. Chase the robber, seize him and take him to the local lockup. Or chase the robber until you catch him and kill him. So just chase him off, take him to prison, or execute the dude. Look. Oh. I mean, let's just chase him off. Oh, you have given chase as far as you can, calling on other villagers to help. I have to give chase. Alright. I will lock him up. The robber will have to remain here until he is tried in court. Excellent. Good job. Is this, what are we trying to learn about, how the legal process works? How do I go next? Well done. I think that's all I can do, honestly. Well, it was good while it lasted. If I skip past any games that look interesting, that anybody wants to see me play, or any that you want me to check out, just say so. Feel free to interact in the chat. But otherwise, yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. My name is Jack Wild. I'm just hanging out here, remembering days gone by, the simplicity of what games used to be, you know. No bells or whistles, just they knew what they were doing. And yeah, the result, chase. Something like that, you know. There's quite a few of these same brand quizzes throughout this archive, seemingly. can have a look at the colors game. English Flash Games .blogspot.com. No release date, not much information here about this game, where it comes from, but here we go. Welcome to Crayon World. Oh, interesting. So beginner is, and then advanced. I mean, I think that real advanced would be hundreds or even thousands of different colors, but I guess we can be thankful that it's not quite that intense. I think this has to be sky blue, right? And this would be blue. Navy blue. Whereas black, that's got to be an easy one to get out of the way. Same with white. Certainly the same with silver. This is going to be very difficult, I think. This is like fluoro green. Is this salmon? Is there a yellow? There we are. Yellow. And we got a red. That to me is green. Orange. Purple. Pretty sure this is turquoise. Maybe this is dark green. I'm wondering if this is green. Yeah, I think it might be. Like the red, blue, green. Yeah. That would make that light green. This surely is gold. Scarlet. This is a brown. We're getting closer to being the advanced crayons picker. Pink, I think I've got something wrong here. Fuchsia or olive. See, olive, what does that mean? I thought olive was like a green color. Fuchsia. I thought fuchsia was like, certainly not this. Salmon maybe. Fuchsia. Salmon. I mean, that's certainly more salmony. And could that possibly be olive? It's more like mustard. Check. So the gold is wrong, the olive is wrong, the pink is wrong, and the fuchsia is wrong. Pink, fuchsia. Let's switch those. I've forgotten which way we just had it. Did I just switch them around? Okay, so they're correct now. And, yeah, this is definitely way more olive. Yeah, this is like, absolutely, this is green. Yeah, and that's way more gold as well. Check. We are now the crayon masters. GG. So here we have a Minecraft based flash game testing your crafting skills. This was added to Flashpoint in 2020, but the release date, the original release date, is not here. I don't think any of these recipes have changed, but I don't know most of them, I don't think. But I'm going to give that one a go anyway. Why not? Let's play some Minecraft flash game. So how do we make hay? I'm pretty sure. Or a hay bale, rather. It's got to be that, right? This, I've never made this in the game, but I've watched a lot of people make them, but I don't remember. But surely it's something like this, this, and this. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This I am less certain of. I think this is where I'm going to fail. It's not that. It is not. That is not the answer. Yeah, to be honest, I've got no idea. I don't even know how to. Oh, well, apparently we can just quit. I don't even know how to make this. Incorrect. Yeah. Another one where I think that's as far as I'm going to get, unless there's someone out there that wants to backseat me and help me get through this game. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Shazam. Let's find another game. Talking about cyberspeak, I actually mentioned in my description about how early internet culture had their own languages, or developed their own languages, languages that are still in use today or have evolved. Let's have a look at the cyber speak quiz. Oh, unfortunately that's come up on a web browser. One moment, please. Unfortunately, that one isn't going to work for us. So let's continue to have a gander at the quiz tag in Flashpoint Archive, Flashpoint 12 Infinity as it were. So, Deltora Quest is one of my favorite books of all time. I recently bought the special edition hard copy. That is Deltora Quest by Emily Rodder. And I was unaware that this existed. This was released in 2002. The 3 minigames were also released as standalone games with very minor differences to make them replayable and to separate them from the story of the main game. Are you a Deltora expert? Use your knowledge from the books to complete this quest. Follow the steps of Leaf, Barda, and Jasmine to find the gems and build your own Belt of Deltora. Haven't read Deltora Quest yet? Read the series to help you collect the gems. Quest challenges. Practice your gaming skills with these challenges. Only those with the sharpest skills can defeat the monsters of Deltora and become a hero. This game has a few DLC. let's have a quick look at Delta Quest. We'll see how far we can get, if anywhere at all. Oh, unfortunately, is another web browser one. That makes me very sad. So let's keep having a browse. I don't mind a bit of poetry reading. Could be interesting. This is Dylan Thomas, Master Poet, published by the BBC. We don't have a release date, unfortunately. This is from downloads.bbc.co.uk. Dylan Thomas, Master Poet. Took a little while to download. Might be a decent sized game. It's a talking one. I guess we can just skip the lore of the story. Fill in the blank. It's a radio show. We kind of need the audio for a radio show. Perfect poems. Perfect poems. To complete this game, you need to read the lines from Dylan's poems, and then choose which rhyming word is missing. Though they go mad, they shall be sane. Though they sink through the sea, they shall rise again. It's grim that soaked my table the ugliest side of a hill, with a capsized field where a school sat still. I mean, it sort of gives it away with the context of the poem itself too. When I woke, the town spoke. See, like cloak doesn't make any sense. When I woke, the town walked. That's not even a proper sentence. So that kind of gives it away. When I woke, the town spoke. I didn't realize there was a timer there. Always timers. The clear-eyed, callous stars look on a darkened field and lightened town. The clear-eyed, callous stars look down on darkened field and lightened town. And may I yet live to admire how well your poems light the fire. I ran out of time. Hey, I got 2 gold star coins. The teacher's son. Dylan's father was an English teacher at his grammar school. Dylan wrote short stories, some about his own life, and called the collection Portrait of the Artist as a Young Dog. Let's try a new game, I think. I hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you for joining me today. This is just some chill beats and an exploration through Flashpoint Archive. Right now we're in the tag quiz, which is just here, and there are all these games to select from. If you see any that interest you, that you want me to play, feel free to shout out. For now we're just browsing and picking ones that seem interesting. And yeah, listening to some nice chill beats. At least I'm enjoying these beats, and I hope you are too. Welcome. Should we give the Art Factory a go? Creative, drawing, educational, history, print studio, quiz. Sounds fun. No release date again. This was published by Grid Learning Limited. Came from the website gridclub.com. Learn about artists and designers from different times and cultures. Create your own works of art in the style of a famous artist. Experiment with various artistic processes. We'll have a look. If it opens to a Flash browser and not a website, it would seem that way. Fantastic. Welcome to Art Factory. I think we should just go into home ideas. Does this show us how to make an actual origami? Hey, that's pretty cool. If you want to know how to make an origami bunny, yeah, follow these instructions. You will need a square of thin, plain, coloured paper, black felt pen, and patience. And I think what it means by that is just take your time. Take your time following all these instructions. Fold it over again. Make sure your seams are well pressed. Take your time to smooth over your seams and make sure that the corners are equal, even. And if you want to follow these instructions on this video, you can just pause the video where you need it. Fold the paper in half lengthways and then in half again to make a square. 2. Open up completely and then fold again from the bottom to the top. I won't read all of these out. I mean, if that's something that would be a thing, feel free to say, but there is the footage for you there. Tips. Why not decorate your face with bits of string to make whiskers? Having a party? Turn your serviettes into fancy napkins by making each one a rabbit. So that's saying make this out of a napkin, which is kind of cool. Good idea if you happen to work at a restaurant. Wow, this has got actual colored photos. Tips: try not to make it too thin or it will be difficult to color and cut out. Why not color both sides of the snake? Ah yes, you will need cakes, icing sugar, food coloring, cakes, icing sugar, cakes, icing sugar, sweets, cakes. Tips. Now, eat your cakes. Thank you, goodclub.co.uk. Let them eat cake. This book contains pages from Marjan Wuda's sketchbook. A sketchbook is a great way to get ideas and thoughts down on paper quickly and to develop your ideas. Look through this book to see how Marjan works and thinks, and think how you might use a sketchbook of your own. Notice how Marjan writes notes alongside some of her drawings. Marjan is a sculptress, so she has to sketch out the frame that she will use to support her work as it develops. What are the differences between the two birds on this page? I don't know. What are the differences between the two birds on this page? The way they're standing is quite different. I think this one's a pelican and this one's a seabird. Well, I mean, obviously pelicans are seabirds, but I mean like these are the ones you see sitting on the rocks out in the bay. All tall looking for fish, where the pelicans... Well, the pelicans, they fill it as big as your bellycan. Classic. Masterclass. Aboriginal art, interesting. Aboriginal art is one of the oldest artistic traditions in the world, dating back at least 40,000 years. Aboriginal painting comes from Australia. The earliest works to survive are cave and rock paintings, and show images associated with their religious beliefs. The Aboriginals made their own paints using different pigments. They used yellow and red ochre, black charcoal, and white pipe clay. These were ground down into powders and added to water, plant juice, or animal blood. They painted their designs with brushes made from twigs. They chewed the ends of the twigs to soften the fibers. Sometimes they made brushes from human hair or feathers. And as an alternative, they used stencils, blowing a mouthful of pigment over a shape pressed onto the rock's surface. Please excuse me for a moment. I need to get a beverage. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Just got a little bit dry in the mouth there. Note that one down for future. Water, important. Alright, let's play the geography game, Australia. I should get 100% here. I'm fairly certain. But we'll find out in just one moment, I suppose. Welcome to Geography Game. This was published by Addicting Games and was released in 2005. So this is up to date as of 2005. The Northern Territory, correct. That is correct. Tasmania, Shazam, that is correct. Victoria, see, and this one's easy. I'm not even timed in this one. New South Wales, Simples. South Australia, Simples. And Western Australia, Simples. Good work. You found all of them. And there's versions for all of the different places. I mean, I guess maybe I could try the European one. Middle East I'd probably be no good at. South America I'd probably be no good at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be any good at any of those other ones. We were just going that direction. The Simpsons, a quiz. There's lots of Simpsons quizzes in this archive. So this seems to be a tribute to the Impossible Quiz. The Impossible Quiz, which was a very, very popular game for its rage-inducing mechanics. A lot of the time the answer is definitely not what you would expect, and it makes you fail and go back to the start every time, I think. But this seems to be a tribute of that. I'm not really that keen on playing 24 rock hard questions with only 3 lives right now, so let's move on and continue to browse. This doesn't have a tag for infuriating. think that is the tag, but it doesn't have a warning that it is rage-inducing, I think is the tag. So let's give this one a go, the pointless quiz. Why not? Welcome to the pointless quiz. Click the milk to play. Are you ready? Click the mud. Wait. Excuse me. Click the small circle. Ah, see, look, this is not. Thank you, Evan. Thank you so much for that wonderful descriptive word of yours. Your your vocabulary will never cease to amaze. Cease to amaze any of us. So let's let's keep browsing. I want to build myself a cell phone from, well, at least earlier than 2018, but we don't have a release date here, unfortunately. This is by Edheads, edheads.org. Let's give this one a gander. Edheads presents Design a Cell Phone. I wonder if this is an actual big game. I thought it was going to be a little boring thing. Welcome to Edhead's engineering design area. My name is Eleanor. From the clothes you wear, to the shampoo you use, to the car you drive, and the computers and appliances that help you do work. Pretty much everything is designed by an engineer. I understand you are here today to help us design a cell phone for senior citizens. Ah, yes. So, big buttoned. We need big buttons and good battery life. Yeah, indeed. Well, let's get into some research. Learn about what old people need. Can I just get straight into design? I wish that I could skip through the talking. We are designing for specific purpose. Design without specific purpose is art, but we don't get paid for art. We get paid for engineering. Mr. Tomasco will give us some ideas. 65 and older. We need for the basic phone to cost less than $100 and have an acceptable battery life. So give us something senior citizens will love. Start designing. Thank you so much. Well, think first and foremost, we want it to be quite large with big buttons. The screen, we want to be big. We want it to be very bright. No, not very bright. Maybe medium brightness. I think black will suit. Maybe an orange, or a blue, or a white, or a red. I think black will do. With white buttons, yeah, that makes sense. Nice contrast, simple software. Not recycled case. I'm not sure why that's a thing, but and a full rubber grip, I think. Yes, indeed. Can't have those phones falling out of the hands of the elderly when they're trying to call the emergency services. We already have a group of people interacting with your phone. Listen to what they have to say. This guy.
This is a bit more like what I had in mind. It's still a bit more complicated than I'd like to see. You have to remember, I'm not as young as I used to be. The eyes and hands don't work like they used to. Well, neither does anything else, really.
That's Daniel Barthus, 68, retired accountant. Too complicated. I made it simple, Daniel. Susan Ramey, 69. Well, it's certainly better than the phones I always saw my students with. There are still some problems with it, though. Yeah, like what, Susan? Miranda Overby, fashion consultant. There are some benefits to this phone, but overall I'm not liking the direction. I'd rather have something cooler and more techno-looking. Yeah, right, she's trying to relive her childhood. Although, I suppose things weren't that sleek when she was a child. William White, 79.
There are still some drawbacks with this, but it's easier to use than the phone I own. I think you're going in the right direction. You just need to apply some more engineering skills to improve the product.
And old mate Agatha over here, 72. Why do you even have a phone? You don't need a phone, Agatha. Just go hang out on cruise ships.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track here. I would still cut it down even more. Can you make something like my phone at home, only smaller? My hands shake a lot and I'm still not sure I could use this.
Ah, so you want it to be smaller. See, Agatha's the only one with good advice. Thank you so much for all of your knowledge, old people. Hard time breaking into the market. No. I think we should redesign. Let's get into it. So we want it to be smaller. Medium-sized. Too small and we can't have the big buttons. I think we go that size there. And they want it to be sleek. We want it simple. Maybe we Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Pardon me for one moment, please. All right. We want keyboard option off. Recycled case. We don't want the recycled case. We want it to be as affordable as possible. I think we should try this one. This is great. They're already interacting with my phone. Let's listen.
This is a bit more like what I had in mind. It's still a bit more complicated than I'd like to see.
Yeah, well, I improved slightly there.
Well, this is certainly better than the phones I always saw my students with. There are still some problems with it, though.
You're all still pretty much saying the same thing. I made it more techno looking. Maybe she wants another color to make it more techno looking. Cut it down even more. Look, I think we go with this. And we see how much we can make off of the old people. Yes, I'm confident. Six months later. not a single goal reached. That's unfortunate. And I think that's enough of that game. Is it because I'm bad at it? Maybe. But let's have another browse. And I just want to say welcome to anybody that has arrived recently. Welcome to this Flash archive animation exploration. My name is Jack Wild, and I am here to showcase the games of yesteryear, the art of yesteryear, the early internet pop culture development. We're experiencing it here. Please feel free to join in on the conversation. If you see a game that you would like to explore, please feel free to comment. Likewise, if you've got any memories, nostalgia to share, please feel free. Welcome to Flash Archive Animation Exploration. course, the first week that I start streaming, I start to get a tickle in my throat and a little cough. Fantastic. Good timing. But let's keep going. Let's keep browsing. Lots of things to explore and see and do. Lots of things to discover and learn. Yeah, I'm going to keep browsing. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you're enjoying the tunes. Let's explore. Now, this being a Newgrounds game, I'm certain it would have less than desirable memes. It has some funny ones here. We've got the Numa guy down here. But yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant to discover what this has. Even though I want to so badly. But oh, look at that. See, we can't help it. We can't help the bad language. It's here, and there's not much I can do about it. The ultimate lightsaber game. Publisher Hasbro Lucasfilm, which is now owned by Disney. Yeah, I wonder what how this works with legalities these days. And I think that lightsabers have some new law as well. So I wonder if this is any more. Since 2006, this is a long time ago. The ultimate lightsaber game. And of course I got out of Flashpoint. Well done, me. Good job. Thankfully it's easy to bring back. Hopefully my audio is working. And just like that, we're back in quiz. Please pardon that little technical fault. But we're back already, talking trivia. Welcome to the color test. The color test is simple. There are 8 screens, and on each screen you are given a word and 2 buttons to choose from. Select the color of the word and not the word O, and you only have 4 seconds per screen. Select the color of the word. Ah, I already got it wrong. Lordy. It's not as hard when you don't have to read it. Yes, I know. Let's try again. See, I think I can do this without having to read out what the color is. It's not as confusing. 100%. You are the master. pardon me, if anyone's out there would like to watch any of these games that I'm scrolling past, please feel free to stop me. I'm not necessarily interested in all of them, but I would love for my viewers to get involved. So if you see a flash game that sounds fun, just shout out and we'll play it. Very cool. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy quiz. This is one of my favorite movies. I really enjoy this film, and usually the quizzes are based around the books, so in this case it's the movie, and I want to see, hopefully we can play the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy quiz. And it looks like we can. Fantastic. Don't leave Earth without it. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in Singapore, cinemas the 2nd of June 2005, possibly. So this was created for the Neopets website, it seems, way back in 2005. Match the right image of or fact by dragging it with your mouse to the correct description. Alright. Click anywhere to start. What is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? 42. What is the most useful item in an interstellar hitchhiker can have? A towel. Who is a planetary construction engineer from the legendary world of Magrathea? That would be Slarty Bartfast. Who is the commander of the Vogon constructor fleet? Prosthetic Vogon Jelts.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says that this is the best drink in existence. The Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster. Who is Arthur Dent's best friend? Marvin. No, Ford Prefect. What has the words "Don't Panic" written on the cover? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is Arthur Dent. This is Marvin. And the device that allows others to instantly see things from your point of view is the point of view gun. Round 1, clear. That was fun, but I think we will go to the next game. Let's continue to browse. I'm interested in this Webernauts Internet Academy public service announcement by PBS. www.tc.pbskids.org/Webernauts. Released in 2010, the Webernauts Internet Academy empowers kids to make responsible and respectful decisions in their online interactions. Taking on the role of a Webernaut,
kids explore a series of missions that teach key issues of web safety and digital citizenship. Webinauts, Internet Academy. Do you have what it takes to graduate from the Webinauts Internet Academy? Let's find out. Welcome to the Webinauts Internet Academy. First, you need to pick your uniform. Picking a body style too, apparently. I will be this dude. Now, pick a uniform color. I mean, we're going to be authoritarians about it. Or are we going to be nice, kind, helpful people? Let's be kind and helpful. Nice uniform. Let's get started. Here at the Academy, our motto is observe, respect, contribute. Remember this motto during your Webinauts training. Oh no, it's broken. Now that you know the motto, can you fix it? Pick out the right words on your arm pad. I feel like I've already forgotten it. Observe, respect, contribute. Correct. 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 Great job. The system is fixed. You're ready to pick out your own helmet and begin your training. The uniform store is in the hallway. It's point and click. Excellent. So this is the first point and click game we played on the stream, I think. I mean, they've all been point and click, but the rest have been, I don't even know how to describe the difference. But we've got a character, we've got a world to explore. Let's go to the uniform store. Awesome. You've learned the motto. Observe, respect, contribute. F5. So this is a public service announcement, and they want everybody to be brainwashed into observing, respecting, and contributing. Interesting. Step into the suit tube and pick one out. We're doing an awful lot of dressing and undressing for a game about internet safety. Why is there a welding helmet option? Ah yes, old static head. I think we're gonna have to go with static face. Good choice, static face. Attention, Webinaut. Please report to Mission Central to begin your training. And off we go to Mission Central. Nice helmet. It's time to start your training. You'll be going to the planet Bamboo. BAM dudes are a happy and respectful group. They always make the best cookies. The BAM dudes are happy you are visiting their planet. The BAM dudes love to throw parties. Find the party where you feel most welcome. Step into the teleporter to go to Bamboo and hang out with some BAM dudes. Remember, pick the party that you fit into. Old static face party. This guy's got static face. Hey, get out of here. No webinauts allowed. That's rude. Do I just have to hang out with the pandas? We're really glad to meet you. We've sent a gift to your room at the Academy. Space lanterns. Ah, the webinauts. We've got the same face. Can we go in there? What about up there? Can we get these? Can we go over here and talk to these guys? No? I think we're just going to go back in the portal. Great job. There's a present waiting for you in your room. To get into your room, you have to enter the password. Bananas. Don't give the password to anyone else. Don't tell anyone the password is bananas. Please enter the password. What's the gift? The BAM dudes sent you some lanterns. Oh, those were the BAM dudes. Now I feel silly. I didn't. Oh, hi, I'm Scoots. Welcome, Scoots. I heard you were new, and I wanted to meet you. You should make a profile on the webinet. Then the other webinauts can get to know you and what you like. You can set it up using your arm pad. Excellent. Accessing the webinet. What is your favorite cookie? I would probably choose Swirly. Green is my favorite color. And who's your favorite movie star? For sure, this guy. Attention! Please report to Mission Central. Let's go! Quickly, we must get to Mission Central. Thank you for coming so quickly. We have spotted a troublemaker on Bamboo. This is the Great Static. He used to be a student here, but didn't live up to our motto: observe, respect, contribute. If he is on Bamboo, it can only mean one thing. He's after their cookies. He always did like their peanut butter cookies. The BAM dudes have asked you to help them. The Great Static has been seen in the Bamboo Jungle and the city. Where would you like to go first? Oh, I reckon we go to the jungle. Good luck. The teleporter can take you to the jungle. See ya. Warning, warning. Not enough data. Emergency shutdown evacuated. Oh no. It needs us to input the directions. Check the webinet
to find the best information source. A good source is up to date, tells you who wrote it, and has useful information. So Wikipedia then. Let's go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia. So this has got Dr. Livingstone, the discovery of the bamboo jungle 6 years ago. No comments though, no one's interested in that. The official bamboo tourism group. I think this is the best data source. Perfect. This source is up to date and can tell us where to go. The teleporter is back online and is ready to go. Static Snackies. He's got a little shop going. Oh, hi. Would you help me sell these amazing static snackies? We could make a lot of money.
Hey, you can't sell those cookies. You stole our special secret recipe.
Well. So how about it? What are you going to do? I don't like the band dudes. I like Mr. Static better, so I'm going to give his recipe back. Sorry, that doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Remember the motto, respect, observe, contribute. But I like Static. Well done. The Bam Dudes made the special recipe, and the great Static shouldn't pretend it is his. Uh-oh.
Thank you for returning our secret recipe.
I will send you lots of cookies for helping us. Be sure to check your room when you get back.
See, they just keep giving me free things. Static guy, come back.
Let's be best friends. Good work. Another gift arrived for you in your room. I don't want all these gifts, but I suppose we'll go and have a look. Oh, it's Static pretending to be someone else. Hey there, fellow Webinaut. We should hang out sometime. Tell me your password and I'll bring your favorite cookies. Sorry, I'm not going to share my password while I'm contributing. What's going on? Enjoy the cookies. That's no Webinaut. That's the great Static. He went in your room. Oh man, I guess it's not a good idea to share your password. He also knew what your favourite cookies were. He must have seen your profile. You should change your privacy settings so that only students and mentors can see your profile. I'm happy. Can I just eat my cookies? Well, I think we'll leave that game there. And we'll go back and have a browse.
I'll be back shortly, folks. Thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate all of your viewerage. Please feel free to hang out and listen to these tunes. They are on a continuous stretch and eventual loop. Thank you again for joining me, and I'll be back shortly. think I'll leave this stream there. Thank you everyone again. I appreciate you all. Please stop by next time. Until then, have a good day, have a good evening, whatever time of the day it might be. And never stop dreaming and believing. See ya.